Hey there guys, how's it going? Thanks for checking out today's video. I'm going to be showing you some footage from my time on Conquest, just doing an easy aberration boss fight at the beginning here, and then we're going to move over to some actual proper PvP. We haven't actually like proper PvP on here in a while, but I've got some nice highlights of a little kind of raid slash defense we were involved in that I'll put towards the end of the video. But I want to start off this video just by talking a little bit about Ark at the moment, the state Ark is in, where it's at in terms of what I'm going to be doing going forward and all that kind of stuff, because there's a lot happening in Ark surrounding the game, not just in the game but obviously surrounding it. We've got the kind of controversy with Snail Games taking over Conquest servers, but yeah, we'll get into that. First of all, I want to talk about Extinction, because as of me recording this video, Extinction is coming out in 2 weeks time, November 6th they say, and although Wildcard is notorious for not sticking to release dates, I have to think that this one's actually going to happen, because normally they wouldn't hammer home an actual release date so close to it. If it was 2 weeks out and they didn't think they were going to be ready, normally they'd say, oh, it's going to be, you know, maybe early next year. But the fact that it's going to be they're still hammering on about this November 6th release date makes me think it could happen, and that is just 2 weeks away, guys. So one thing I'd like to know, please leave a comment down below, guys. I really appreciate that. And while you're doing this whole comment thing, don't forget to smash that like button. I know a lot of you enjoy these videos, so if we can get like 500 likes, it should be super easy. I'm sure you guys can do it. But while you're doing that, also leave a comment letting me know what kind of footage you'd like to see from me on Conquest. Would you like me to try and do some PvE stuff? The reason I say that is because there's obviously going to be a lot to explore and discover on Extinction. So would you like me to just try and learn all of that and do some tips videos straight away, or do you want to see me just go straight into the PvP servers and you just want some highlights of that, you know, no matter how it goes? All the early game stuff, I'm going to learn my lesson now and actually record all of the early game stuff that I never ever do, because I think it's going to be a detriment to the tribe. But I swear down, this is going to be new DLC, new me. I am going to make it happen. So yeah, just leave a comment, let me know down below. Would you like to see a PvE series? Would you like just straight PvP on official? Would you like some tips videos? Also, are you guys interested in me opening a server on Extinction? Obviously I'm sponsored by Nitrado. They sometimes provide me with servers. I can open a PS4 or a PC server. I don't think I'm going to open both, so leave that in your comment down below. Let me know if you'd like a PC or PS4 server for Extinction. PvP or PvE, I'm not sure. We'll decide on the Discord. Go join the Discord for all updates about that kind of thing. While we're talking here, let's talk about one of the creatures that got teased, the Gacha, which looks absolutely sick. I've got to be honest, like, one thing, you know, for all the flack Wildcard gets, one thing they get really right at the moment is like the creatures, the new creature they bring in. The animations always look good, they look really detailed and cool, and they've got interesting abilities, and this one looks no different. I guess it looks like a giant sloth, with a slightly more bearish look to it. The fact that it's no, I guess it really is a sloth with like an armored back, which makes me think it's going to be a soaker as well. You can see that it's got the blue going through it here on the teaser. I think it's just the fact that non-corrupted dinos in Extinction are going to have blue on them, and the ones that are corrupted are going to have the purple. I don't know that for sure, but that's what it seems like. And it seems like this thing is going to be a farmer as well, so this looks like a real kind of utility thing. I'm presuming it's going to be a big soaking dino. Who knows, maybe it'll be easy to get shot off the back of it. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure, because I don't think you get to see someone riding it in this thing. I don't, you know, surely if you could ride it, they would show someone riding it. Really, what they show is like this big, whatever it is, pouch, I guess, around its neck that I'm guessing will make it good for farming. Maybe it's got reduced weight, I presume, but who knows? Either way, it looks pretty sick. But I hope it's rideable, because like non-rideable dinos, that kind of sucks. Now, I believe as of when I'm recording this video on the 23rd of October, they are going to be doing another teaser today. So you can look out for that. We should get another creature. But yeah, one thing I'm never afraid of with Wildcard is that their creatures are going to be sick, because the creatures do look cool, let's be honest. So hopefully that will get sorted. Now, moving on to like a big controversy at the moment. Obviously, we had the controversy with Get Jacked getting dev wiped for something that, you know, was not really what most people thought was something you should get dev wiped for. Maybe a warning, maybe some structures destroyed, but Get Jacked got dev wiped off of small tribes, which was, you know, a bit controversial because it was way too strict in a lot of people's eyes. Then obviously you had the whole thing about climbing picks and people meshing and whatever. And now, just about a week later, we've got this really weird announcement from Wildcard about the Conquest servers. Now, if you haven't been keeping up to date with this, maybe you're a console player or you're just not interested in Conquest servers. Conquest servers are 36 servers, official servers by the way, that are all in a cluster. Maximum tribe size is 25 and the rates are ×2. Now, a lot of people are having a good time on here in the build up to Extinction. A lot of people who maybe aren't on official and haven't played in a while come on here, and they've been quite good fun. Most of your regular kind of mega tribes have a presence on there and it's been decent. Now, a couple of big tribes got dev wiped. I believed it was Gang Gang and BLDX. I'm not sure exactly why. I'm sure, you know, the devs would say it was a terms of service abuse. However, a lot of people are saying that it's because they wiped some of the Korean tribes or the Asian tribes. I don't know exactly where they're from. So obviously T and DSG are two mega tribes, and T, a lot of people have suspected that they have links to people at Snail Games because people have seen people's T's bases get like reinstated after they've been wiped, and there's been offers of money in the side chat to devs from members of T. So that's all been a bit controversial anyway. And this again could play into that. I mean, I don't know for sure. Obviously they might have been breaking terms of service and it could have been a legitimate wipe, but it's all a bit strange. I mean, I hope that they were told at least exactly what happened. Maybe obviously not everyone could know exactly what the breaches were, but I'm hope at least they were. But then you have to think if they were told, then they'd tell everyone, but who knows. But the strange thing is that Wildcard then released a statement saying that Snail Games would be taking over enforcement of the Conquest servers. Now, the big question here is why? Why would they do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Surely Wildcard have got the enforcement team power to enforce these servers. It's just 36 servers. They've got their own Discord, so that they can even help to report problems quickly and so on. And I understand they've got the DLC coming out, but really the enforcement team that are dealing with reports and problems, surely they are not working on making Extinction. So I don't see why they would hand this over to Snail Games. Snail Games are obviously the parent company of Wildcard. If you didn't know, Snail Games own Wildcard. So if Snail Games makes a decision, Wildcard just have to go with it. It's not as if Wildcard have gone, oh, who can we get to, you know, look after these servers? Oh, Snail Games, let's get them to do it. So Snail Games are the big daddy here. They ended up buying Wildcard a while back, and I believe it was to help with the financial issues of Wildcard getting sued. Obviously, I think it was Jeremy got taken to court over a conflict of interest with his previous employer. I don't know if that's 100% fact, but I'm pretty sure that is exactly what happened. But I don't have to state facts. Obviously, I don't know exact ins and outs of what happened. But I know that Snailcard, that's a new one. I know that Snail Games owns Wildcard. So yeah, they took over these servers, and this has fed a lot of conspiracy theories saying that because of this, that the Conquest servers are just going to be like Asian mega tribe playthings, because they've got Snail Games are under the thumb from T. A lot of people say that there's an invested interest there or a conflict of interest. Maybe some people from there are involved in Snail Games, or they get offered money by people from these Asian mega tribes to actually enforce them the way they want them enforced. So it's just a conspiracy theory at this point, in my opinion, that is the case, but you know, there's no smoke without fire sometimes. The only thing that Wildcard said to try and justify Snail Games taking over these servers is that Conquest were Snail Games' pet project, which I don't believe for a second, because there was no mention of these servers being Snail Games' pet project prior to them being given the enforcement of these servers. Like when Conquest was released, it's not as if it was announced, oh, we're releasing Conquest servers, these are going to be Snail Games' pet project. No, not at all. Nothing. No mention of Snail Games whatsoever. So why would all of a sudden they be announcing that they're actually Snail Games' pet project? super strange, and it's kind of put a dark cloud a little bit over the Conquest servers for everyone who's not aligned with these mega tribes, because they're worried they're just going to get wiped. However, it's been pretty fair so far from what I've seen. Hasn't been anything too crazy, but I just thought you guys would be interested because that is a bit of juicy information. So I know I've waffled on there. Sorry for those of you guys who are interested in that stuff. But I wanted to give my opinion about all of that and talk a little bit about the Extinction DLC that is coming out. Now actually going to swap to a little bit of footage of us helping out. Well, some of us went and helped out this tribe who were trying to fob up on another tribe. We didn't really bring anything. They just said if you could bring some players, come along and have some PvP, and managed to go out there and have a good bit of fun. And one thing I can guarantee you guys is in the next couple of weeks we're going to have some more big kind of mega tribe fight stuff. It's one of the reasons I haven't been recording much, is because I think a lot of you are kind of getting a little bit bored of me doing small scale stuff against not big bases. But when it comes to mega tribe big fights, they don't happen every day, you know, and they take prep and all of that kind of thing, so you have to wait for them, and I'm kind of waiting on those to happen. And I'm sure with only 2 weeks until Extinction comes out, people on Conquest are just going to be throwing loads of resources at each other to try and have some real good fun. But yeah, I had a good fun with this little fight. It didn't really go too well. We ended up getting pushed back in the end, but there was some PvP to be had, which is really why we were there. So I'm going to just go to that footage without commentary now, probably just a little bit of music. Enjoy that, and if you do enjoy it, there's going to be some links at the end of the video to some more videos of mine.
ไปก้อนหินน่ะ
Reaper,
Barry
right click the tab.
Cap.
Yeah, they're too far
Cap
away.
green.
Oh my god, 2k wait, I can't walk.
Color green. Cap.
Oh! Down, someone blow turret! I just saw.
I got C4 and everything. I actually need to.
They got racers around it now.
Oh, yo, I blew their turrets. Go.
Nice.
All of them are down. One of them is up.
Natalie, I'm putting this thing with the racks here.
Yo,
lady.
legit, all of the turrets are down. Let's push there. Get the Terra.
Alright, boys, I'm
Are we
headed out as
pushing
well.
with racers, or what are we doing?
I don't know, I just took down their Terra tower. We need to get that area.
We're outnumbered up here.
Okay, I'll keep them busy while you guys do something.
They're just standing there.
ของในเสานี่มีฟาบิแดงที่พี่กับกระสุนอะฟาบิ
เวทไม่เต็มนะล็อกเด็กอะพี่เกมต้องถอนกระสุนมาใส่
นี่ไงเพื่อนมาเปิดได้คนนึงเนี่ยมันไม่เทคของเลย
Turns to kill them. Get wrecked.
Yeah, keep do that. Good.
Oh, I've been spotted, boys. About.
you take ฟาบิ
มีใครไม่รู้วางระเบิดใต้นี่ มีปืนป่ะ
Oh god, rip our shield.
Got him
dude.
again. Got him again. I think James again. They're legit just trolling me now.
Oh god, what are you doing with force field, boys?
แล้ว
Please.
คือ
In and
ข
out,
อง
in
ใน
and
เสา
out,
อ๋
dude.
อ
To
มัน
kill
เทค
him.
อีก4 นาที 40 วิ
40 วิคือ
They can't tech tap you when you're doing
4
this.
นาที
Bring the bubble in, I've caught one of them. Can you do that? Or is
I'm
that-
dead. I'm waiting on time.
พี่ดูมีของในข้างผมมาข้างผมหน่อย
You guys transfer out because they're bringing the tech tape right now.
Oh, they start clicking.
Yeah, small shield.
Coming.
เจมโบบอกให้เพื่อนเทคหน่อยมันจะหมดเวลาแล้วมันเหลือ30 วิใครใช้เสาได้
Oh no! Screw me over with that.
ไอ้นี่หรอก
30 seconds to blink